Alright, so we're back now. We're just basically restarted everything and hopefully that'll work. So yeah, unfortunately due to some stuff, I'm not even going to bother to do intros again, especially since we've already done it. But yeah, welcome back. Zel and I are doing FF14 Crystal Tower Raid.
Yep.
Hopefully gonna get through it with ease.
Hopefully.
And yeah, so I think that this is the last little bit of side content I believe we're doing before we begin the around Reborn patchwork content.
Yep.
I guess since this is technically the last part, I guess I'm actually kind of curious as to whether or not you would want to, so I'm just going to go ahead and ask so we know. Do we want to... There is one other piece of patchwork that some people may enjoy seeing, however, at the same time, it's lost some of its zeal since it's no longer first time, at least for me. So I'm curious as to whether or not you're interested in maybe covering that portion on too as well, stream. How do we feel about Manderville?
God. I'm not big on doing Manderville stuff. Sass basically sat me down and forced me through the ARR stuff, and then after that I just skipped everything to get to the fucking...
Yeah, I mean...
Manderville weapons.
If you want a good laugh, the Manderville stuff is good, but the ARR stuff was a little bit excessive, especially with having 3 different trials to do.
Yeah.
But they did get much easier to do Heaven's Ward and on, because I think there's 3 trials in there. Heaven's Ward had none. Stormblood had 1 trial. And then there was nothing until Endwalker, which only had obviously 1 trial to do.
Yeah.
And then the current stuff for Dawn Trail. But yeah, if you don't want to cover it, that's fine. I didn't cover it during my streams or anything. I've been using it just kind of off stream, laugh with friends kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If you...
I think the way it should stay. I'm not big on doing the Manderville stuff on stream, so...
Fair enough. Alright, so yeah, just stuff that's relevant to the story, so... Alright, so... Let's go ahead and flip over here, and... I've already got New Game Plus loaded, so the Crystal Tower series has us going to the quest of Legacy Out of Alag, which is in More Donuts. So, have you already loaded New Game Plus?
I have not.
Yeah, because the first time I actually ran down here and did it, and it went fine. Loading it.
Oh, down there?
Yeah, I think I was right around here, and it let me load up New Game Plus, no problem.
New Game Plus. Alrighty, Crystal Tower. Oh! There we go.
There you go. Alright, so I will let Nocta once again ride my teleport. Again, I have a plethora of Aetheryte tickets. And yet, occasionally I'm just so in momentum and in motion of everything that I just still will end up paying Gil for stuff.
I wonder who this outlandish man could be.
He's just an outlandish man. A Manderville man. Do I know you? Ah, unless I'm very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire's general, are you not? The great Strife Eclipse and Nocta Luna. Amazing, and more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. I but recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to storied heroes such as yourselves? A man with absolute confidence in his own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, no. I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be rewarded enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambros at St. Coinox Shrine. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold.
Okay.
To Rambros! Lizard.
Dog.
Demon dog! and not your doggos.
No, it's not my doggos.
Which I remember one of the names is Riley, I think.
Riley, yes. That's the name of my big Great Dane.
Can't remember the name of the other one, because I think you said you had two, right?
Willie. Willie is the second.
Riley and Willie. Willie the second.
Yep.
Rambros! What have it for you? You want to voice the row?
Sure. Why, if it is an Octa, Luna, and Strife Eclipse themselves.
I heard that. You almost slipped out Nocta Eclipse.
Okay, yeah, I will admit, I did. I almost did. I'm like, no.
I heard that it.
Riley, I know.
Riley's like, I heard you talk about me. What you talk about, Wills?
I was not expecting such celebrated guests. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? Well, you see, what had happened was... You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. Well, the opportunity he spoke of must surely refer to our latest... Jesus, what is that word?
Anthropogeological or geographical.
Oh my God. Yeah, that endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find themselves on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Nod.
Yes, of course. I love risking life and limb.
Yeah, right? What's life without a little danger? I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now, the first...
Strife! I thought it was you! Who's calling my name now?
Hi, Sid!
What brings you to St. Coinox? Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe. Yes? No?
Yep. Nope. Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That as well. Master Garland, our intrepid heroes have caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us.
They have they? Glad to have you aboard, Strife and Nocta. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The Sons of St. Coinarch are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. But I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much in the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Toscavia simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable elegant relic, in short. That's in short. You're practically an archaeologist. Well, I only dabble in crafting and stuff like that. You should see my minor.
Yeah.
Now, to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona there stands an entire elegant structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the Lesser Moon Taliban before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored, and I can hear you thanking me for saying that word for you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. It now stands revealed in all of its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. Getting PTSD, fate flashbacks for this. We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of giant swordsmen. The Eight Sentinels, as the Sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach.
My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Strife and Nocta, but I can think of no finer man or woman for the task.
Nod.
Nod, sure.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again.
There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead.
Okay. I'm ready. My body is ready.
I am prepared. Ready?
Yep.
Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, that will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the four elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities. much like the flawless specimens used by the beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Ahem. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, we would not ask this of you, but we need someone to enter the Beast Tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
For the moment, I would have you focus on attaining 2 of the 4 crystals we require. Pray make for Ladocia, where both the Sap's spawning grounds in
Ugamaro.
Ugamaro mines are located. You may be certain that the materials used in the Beast Tribe's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I shall leave to your discretion. But whatever you do, please be careful. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Stares at our levels.
Yeah, we'll be perfect. Alright, well, first one on the teleport list. Hey, Nocta, do you want to find a crystal? Total.
Turtle. And jellyfish-like motherfucker.
Hey, we both are writing almost amphibian-like things.
Yep.
Amphibious.
Indeed.
I'm gonna puke. Exorcist vomit. In a hurricane. Yeah, we could just go up and over.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
For some reason, just because I remember having to do the fade, I figured it'd probably be somewhere, like, in the front.
Here we are.
Thankfully, they did make this much, much easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for a specific fate.
And 3, 2, 1, fall. No feel like overkill.
Do you think maybe that was just a little on the much side?
No, not at all.
Nope, never.
Never. There's no kill like overkill.
You've been hanging out with Rain too much.
Yep.
It's a world.
And I have Kitty.
Kitty Mama. Kitty Mama, Kitty Mama. The kobolds have been farting a lot.
Yeah.
Just look at all the yellow air in the air. Gas. Pure methane. Don't light a match.
Oh, hey, at least it's right here. And fall.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Oh, that was so difficult. Oh, man.
I know, right?
We should have brought more, Nocta.
Yeah, we should have.
Oh, no.
Jargon.
You got a Dargan, I got a doggo.
Yep.
Le dog. Le dog, the best dog. I don't know. Maybe not the best dog, I don't know. Having trouble between this one and Torgal.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't get the level up on this one.
Yeah, this is true. Hi, Rambos.
You guys are back quick. I mean, how?
No, right? I was expecting you to be gone for another 30 minutes. How progress your efforts in infiltrating the Beastman strongholds? Here, take this.
Take that! Objection!
Yeah.
Hold it! That's for you, Rain. Think of you, Rain. Think of you.
Yep. So these are the famed flawless crystals of the Beast Tribes. I have seen countless specimens from I know not how many excavations, but nothing to compare to these. Their purity is astounding. You have done well, Strife and Nocta. With these in our possession, we lack only the crystals of fire and wind. The former lies in Zarak, the war camp of the Amaja and Thanalan. The latter in Natalan, the roost of the Ixal in the hills of Gorithus. You can expect them to be as closely guarded as the first two, if not more so. Still, I look forward to receiving word of your resounding success.
Right.
Sure.
Nope, not that one. I clicked the wrong one. Click the wrong one. This one. Nocta, it's time to go home. Ish.
Yeah, kind of. Close enough. Oh, hey, look. I'm writing something mechanical.
I'm writing something.
Something. Yeah. Big fate. Boss fate.
Ow. I collided with something I shouldn't have. My poor mount. Its nose just got a little flatter.
Hey, look. An enemy. Bye.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Everyone else is like, we didn't see shit.
We know nothing. We know nothing.
We know nothing.
Moon! My bow.
Wow.
My tankiest of bow.
And then I got this monstrosity.
Foreshadowing.
Yes. Oh no, another enemy.
See you later, boy!
Yeah.
Car, crystals, blit.
Chair.
Fat ass.
Yep.
That's mean. You should be more sensitive to the chocobo. That's body shaming. He ate his brothers and sisters. I think calling him fat is the least concerning thing I could call him.
It's true.
That is actual fact. Look up the chocobo lore.
Alrighty. Strife! Nocta! It is good to see you. I was expecting you to be gone for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, we just walked in like we own the place, collected shit like they owed us rent.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, were you able to obtain the remaining crystals from the Beastman? Yeah, here. Take this. Throws it at his head.
Have a biscuit! Have a crystal! Have a crystal!
Wonderful! With all 4 crystals in hand, we are now ready to proceed to the next stage of our preparations.
Thank God you don't throw any more crystals at me.
I hope I did not give the impression that we would be embarking on our journey to the Crystal Tower just yet. Alas, there is another step which must be completed ere we come to that. While the crystals you acquired are indeed flawless, they are of little use to us in their present form. If they are to reflect the elemental forces of the tower's defenses, they must needs be cut and polished.
I know a good goldsmith.
A process which calls for a very particular set of materials. Procuring them will be a challenge in itself, I fear. Needless to say, we'll be requiring your services once again.
I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid by the hour for this, right?
I know, right? Alrighty. If the flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the shaping process, a very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just as well call one substance, namely aether sand, which has 4 elementally aspected varieties. Alas, aether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of the precious stones it is used to polish. Given the rarity of the materials in question, the Goldsmiths Guild in Ul'dah seemed the likeliest place to purchase the quantity we require. When I contacted the Guildmaster, however, I was informed that no aether sand was currently available. Though I requested that word be sent as soon as new stock came in, I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed the order sometime before you procure the flawless crystals.
I guess it didn't help that we attained them so quickly.
Yeah, true. That's why he's like, I was expecting you to be gone for another 30 minutes. I am well aware that acquiring aether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man, but I fear the more we delay our investigation, the greater the risk that the tower secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment for our purchase and send you to speak directly with the Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when next we meet, you'll have found at least one of the 4 varieties of aether sand we require.
Well, I'm not a big fan of go here collect this for us too much, but at least we're not having to pay for this one.
This is true. Goldsmiths.
Serendipity. Ah, Master Eclipse, Mistress Nocta, Mistress Luna. Welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? Take their money!
Take the money! Give us what we want!
You're here on behalf of the Sons of St. Connacht? What fortunate timing. I was just about to contact Master Ambrose with the news that we finally managed to acquire a quantity of fire-expected aether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for that which we have now. Pray speak with Jim and him over the... Oh, I do beg your pardon. It seems she's assisting another customer. Come on! There must be something you can do. Without that sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. You could be Jimin.
Yep. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained, the aether sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment.
Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I've already stretched our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or 2. Strife! Nocta! It's been too long. What brings you here, then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you?
Well, now, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many gil clinking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming, and yet invigorating at the same time.
Oh, no. You're here for the bloomin' aether sand, aren't you? Yeah, I'm here for Sid and St. Amber, the crew, you know. Well, I can't deny the elegant civilization's a subject worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him what. Wedge and I have been too busy tinkering with a new airship design to think of much else. See, well, I say tinkering. Wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing of hands and gnashing of teeth, we've managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea when we heard of how you lot had used a corrupted crystal on board the Enterprise. As a matter of fact. Anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for all 4 varieties of aether sand. And that's why I can't and that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this batch here. Even for you, lad. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technologically innovating, eh?
While I hesitate to interrupt such an impassioned speech, duty compels me to point out that this... Sorry, sirens just rushed past my house. Duty compels me to point out that this man and lady is a representative of the organization that reserved the aether sand in question. To mention nothing of the fact that their purse is considerably larger than yours.
Mine's bigger than yours. Oh, it's like that, is it? All right, this batch is yours. I'll let you have it, but if you're gonna take my sand, it's only fair that you grant me a role in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. Any luck, they'll inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. Right, you're gonna let me take it.
Right.
Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elemental expected aether sand as well, right? Then, rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment that may never come, I reckon your time would be better spent looking for the stuff yourself. And it just so happens that I know of a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in northern Thanaland who, very occasionally, handles the Earth-expected variety of aether sand. Wedge is in the process of confirming the rumor as we speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? That's not what I was thinking, but okay. The answer being, just the other day, it seems he's been inspired by a certain adventurer's heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go to Thanaland without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Fog, and you should find him poking about with his new bodyguard. Oh, did I not mention her? Wedge thought it might be wise to hire an adventurer to accompany him, just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspiring than he first thought.
Right.
Right. Let's go save Wedge. Because that's always what we seem to do.
Yep, always.
Experienced adventurer. So, where's the little one?
Yep. Save your greetings. If you're looking for a hired play, then you'll have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, the only company I crave is the squat, silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. Do you wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no stirring epic, but as you asked, my employer, a lawless felon lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manner of special sand. I forgot what it was called, but 'twas apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock had been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, we crept into the bandit stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awakened, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion and have not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours, is he? Then you'd best be prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may be lost in the old... Imagina mithril mine. But I fear the bandits will have caught up with him by now.
I repeat, let's go save Wedge.
Yeah. Luckily, we don't have to worry about them aggroing to us.
lunatic follower. Hi, Wedge. Slumped over, cowering in the corner. Must be Monday.
As per usual. Yep.
How can I be so stupid? Sneaking into a bandit's lair. It's just not the sort of thing I do, and now I'm gonna die for it. No, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna walk out of here. Here we go. Ah! I'm sorry. Please don't get me. I promise I'll never come back. Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Strife! Doctor! Is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you're wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen aether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research. As it happens, it was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very near fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguard ran away and several dozen bandits came piling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rusty nail in it. And anyway, the important thing is that the stolen aether sand is right here in my oh dear. Must have fallen out when I was taking evasive maneuvers. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. I'll go grab it for you.
Yep.
You'll find the aether sand in my stead? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank the gods you're a true friend, Strife and Nocta. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors.
I don't think they care about us. They care about you, yeah, but us, nah. We walked right in here.
Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, coming through. Yeah, don't mind me.
Coming through, yep.
Come on. What freaking... Wouldn't let me target it! Excuse us, pardon us.
Pardon us,
Love
don't
what you've
mind
done with
us.
the place. Bye-bye. Nocta, Strife, have you had any luck locating the aether sand? Yes, that's it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. What's that? You're also on a mission to collect aether sand? And you're working with the chief? A treasure trove of elegant knowledge, you say? I see. Then you should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can't be solved by any other means. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join you. In fact, I think I will. Any adventure worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right, I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind. And you should return to Mordona with that aether sand before there are any more, little mishaps. Be sure to keep a close eye on your pocket, Strife.
And off he goes.
I find it funny how you were able to run through the wall and get out of here and be happy, but you couldn't do that the whole time?
Yeah, I know, right?
What kind of matrix glitching bullshit is this?
Gargan.
Grrr. Fuzzy Gobu. Eldthurs. That's his name. Eldthurs.
Hi, Ramros. Ah, Strife. Nocta, you have returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring us some aether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find?
Here's your aether sand.
throws the fucking pouch at his head. I see. 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you will be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals.
I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the seven hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend, I know only too well how capable you are, but aether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. I took her from Biggs and Wedge.
Yep.
You had help from Biggs and Wedge. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive? Now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It would be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of aethersen before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rambros, have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding?
Not as of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit.
Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about that prospect. There's a complication. I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition.
Mayhap an explanation is in order, but first let us savor the preliminary victory that Strife and Nocta has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Sure.
Performance for the ages.
Yep. Yes. I must speak of the arrangements I made to acquire the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand. Some days ago I asked Charlie, an acquaintance of mine, to travel to Gridania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I have heard nary a whisper from him. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not have time to investigate this fate. As I have mentioned before, the more we delay our expedition, the more likely it is that the Crystal Tower secrets will fall into the wrong hands. Therefore, I would entrust you with the same mission I assigned to my friend. Travel to the Black Shroud and seek out...
Postmuntret!
Yeah, that. The master of the markets in Gridania. If anyone knows where aethersen might be bought, it is he.
You know, the whole pressing need because you're afraid somebody will get to the tower before you, I'm not buying that one, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, if we can't figure it out, what makes you think that somebody who you have already admitted can't really figure it out would, figure it out before us when they're probably not even actively trying, you know?
Yeah. There he is. Just lean.
Yes, I'm sorry. Did you say you wish to purchase aether sand? My dear fellow, have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not seen so much as a grain of aether sand in these markets for many a long year. I could tell you where one might mine the ore from which the water-respected variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in that place. You seem undeterred. Very well. Are you familiar with Earth's Gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area inhabited by a particularly pernicious hog. Should you encounter the betusked nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, albeit at the wrong time. Farewell.
Okay.
To Quarrymill!
Yep. God.
Burr. Burr. I got a bar, an armored bar.
Yes, I know my mount can't fly any higher.
I don't need it to fly any higher, just need it to fly high enough.
Thing.
You are too late, adventurer. And not only for the entertainment, you will find no trace of the ore which but recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Huh?
Honey.
Ah, no. You will never spy me from there. For the time being, at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hoped to find is gone. Taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous. However, accordingly, I have decided to share the location of alternative source of aether sand with you. The wind-touch variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention? Good. A band of Ixal in North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be our race. The Ixal logging grounds in North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement begins. May the best adventurers win.
Hold on.
I think we have an advantage over you, disembodied voice. Bird. Bird.
Dog.
Demon dog.
Demon dog. Oh, hey, look, there's a fade up. But we don't have to worry about that, because we're over level. Very nice.
I'm touching the sand.
Yep.
I'm fondling the wind. Touched aether sand. Bravo! That was quite a show, adventurers. Why, the spectacle grew so enthralling that all thoughts of aether sand slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the wind-touched abrasive is yours. And yet, having been treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve this gift ere it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullahans. Riddle me
Okay.
this, riddle me that.
And then we can just fly on over here.
There's the water sand.
Yep.
Water sand, water sand.
And more cutscene with the disembodied voice.
Not what you were expecting. I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earth's gift into aether sand. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind until I saw you in action. Such deeds must needs be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Really, Graha?
I know!
Blue moon. So the longest and hardest part of this is opening the dungeon.
Yep. Yep. What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives?
Here's a sack.
Yeah. Here's 2 of them. You've brought both. I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately.
Ching, ching, ching. There. That should do the trick.
Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland.
Oh, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Strife and Nocta here is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the elegant's front door. Nod.
Yep, nod.
You can't go without us, Chief.
Hi, boys.
Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Elegant Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemald look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads, I really do. But we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology. Exactly. Freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Elegant Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours. Twice. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding will such as yours that have defined the course of history. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Catman.
Catman. So you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation?
Why, the task you assigned to me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Aether Sand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine.
He's so dramatic, I love him.
Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again soon? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Aldessian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition.
Grahatia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him his...
Eccentricities.
Eccentricities, and welcome him as one of our own. Yes, I know, Riley.
Why not? So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah! Noah? That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the Sons of St. Coinar, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation in our adventure. It is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that NOAA stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically, but my true reason for choosing the name stems from the fact that it is shaped by a vaunted Allegan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sound of that. Righto.
Yep. Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart?
Nod.
Nod.
Fist bump. Cheer. High five. Nod.
Nod.
Ready!
Ready!
Now we speak to Graha, the Catboy Extraordinaire.
Yep.
Gentlemen and lady, the secrets of ancient Allied beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, adventurers. You and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, and we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Ambrose, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself. Though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found in the southeast.
Nog.
Burn, 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 burn. Cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, are you the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold? I ask that you take the lead for the present. Ah, he figured out the secret of the black screen. the black screen transition. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Boom, 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 boom. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinel prevent any intruders from advancing within 20 yards of the tower's inner reaches. No matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Gee, if it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made the damn things, it's my job to see that they work. Do. Do sentinels bite the dust? Success! I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Sid takes down fire. It was super effective. Bidge takes down water. It was super effective. Graha uses wind fang. It's super effective. The last one is yours, old friends. It seems only right. Nod.
Nod. Yep.
Hey, Nocta, do you want to break a barrier?
Came awfully close to crushing Graha, but
Nobody cares about him. Oh no, wait, he's got red hair. He's just your type. We did it! So much for the outer defenses. Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Strife and Nocta handpick a party of their adventure companions into the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the palace is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Strife and Nocta here fit the description better than anyone I know. And it is not as if we shall be idle in their absence. While Strife and Nocta are risking their lives and limbs to beat us back to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rebel for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Grahatia. Do you ever tire of being right, old man? Strife, Nocta, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me to at least provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. We would prefer it if any relics you encounter remain intact. You have leave to do whatever it is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Nocta and Strife. Nod.
Nod. Do 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 do.
Bong. Labyrinth of the Ancients. Once again accessible.
Once again accessible.
You know, at least the nice thing about this is that at least through New Game Plus, either there is absolutely nobody here, or at least in New Game Plus, it hides everyone here that's there for the deep dungeon.
Yeah.
So, alright, so I will be taking at least the first two. I'm going to use the restroom, grab a drink, and then we can queue in on the chance that it is a quick queue.
Yeah.
So, BRB.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes up below. It's very pretty at nighttime. Got clear skies. And it's now starting to turn brighter a little bit. You can kind of see the purple. Whee. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
I has returned.
Welcome back.
Alrighty, are we ready to try?
Yes.
Wow.
Less than 5 minutes, really?
I was looking a little bit of this stuff up. Apparently, with people who do Alliance Raid Roulette can get this, and it'll actually tie into our queue. So we'll see.
We shall see.
It looks very pretty though in the distance. Too bad
It
it's
does.
too bad it's not pretty going in.
Yeah.
Do you want to run a labyrinth? And then maybe go do a tower. I hope this queue doesn't take too long.
Same. Oh, there we go.
Well,
Okay.
shit. Okay, I'll take
Okay.
it.
We'll take those.
Don't forget to turn your
We.
cutscenes back on.
I already did.
It's like, oh shit, I forgot.
I did that before I put on New Game Plus, so we're good.
Alright. Tanks are ready.
Come on, healers and DPS. Healers are ready. Come on, DPS. Oh, one more.
Just need one more.
One more. Please. Thank you.
Yay! Because we might be able to unsync the last two. It's just this one, there is no work around the Atmos fight.
What about the World of Darkness Atmos?
Well, it's collectively 3 of them, and as you damage them, it deals damage to a foe, so I don't know. We'll try and unsync Circus, and then we'll go from there.
Another female Ellison in the party. Very nice. Oh man, when I first went through this for the first time, I'm just like, everything's so fast, what the fuck do I do? Back when I was a baby.
Mm-hmm. I think I was the same way, because I was also like, I think I was tanking and like, what do I do? What do I do? Everyone's just doing things, not following mechanics. What do I do?
No.
Hey, look, we're Alliance B.
Of course.
At this point, you can just pretty much, at this point in time, you can just spam stuff and get through it.
Yep.
Oh no, I've been slowed. I wonder if that was Rain's demon belching on people.
Oh my god.
The pools of oblivion.
Fools of oblivion.
Misty Luna Bloom.
Please go further north. Oh no. No. There we go.
Hey, Black Rook has a Lullafield that looks like Monkey D. Luffy.
Only one. That's fine. Doable.
And now we can just go ham.
Yep. Oh, now he wants to move.
Yeah, the shortcut.
Yep. Whee.
Everyone's all sorted out.
Looks like it. Alrighty. Go have fun. Cool, let's go. C is done. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, we only get second rough go on this one. Because we're Alliance B.
Yep.
Brown, brown. Come here. Bye-bye.
Here we go.
Bye-bye. Let's take the shortcut. I can't imagine anybody in the right mind being like, yeah, let's just run back the way we came all the way.
Yeah.
My sprint is not enough to catch up to Nocta. Ow. All the thuds, grunts, and groans.
Yep. Nope. Someone moved too close.
I got this bitch. Bring it! We were first.
Yep, we were first. Well, some people are impatient today. Oh no. The King Behemoth claimed several victims.
Oh. Could be worse. He could have claimed a whole party.
True.
Oops.
Or did you?
I
Did you
skipped
skip?
just habitually for this. Alright, for anybody wanting to see what they missed, go watch Zel's stream.
Yep.
And somebody pulled.
It's fine, I'm just gonna watch the cutscene.
Yep, you'll get the invitation.
Yep. Been seized.
Teleport in, get seized.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Alrighty. Down we go. Oh no, Reaper. Oh no, Samurai in the other alliance. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Yep, we're gonna greet it.
Yep, we got it.
Alright, not skipping this time.
Woo! Joy! Labyrinth of the Ancients complete!
Yay!
Whew.
Oh, I got 3 player comms for that.
Nice.
Oh, there, Strife and Nocta. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of our Valdesian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun, a characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. Yeah, well, see, first off there was this dragon, and then there was this... Oh, okay, just cut me off. A giant man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that would have been Phlegathon. Not Archeron. Phlegaron, he was a hero of the Allegan Revolution. And you gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian. I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allegan's extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. Well, there it is. The foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Have you not beaten the path through the maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Clonark's Mine for the present, and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. Right. Our expedition. I'm just hitting it for the glory, man.
Mm-hmm. Fenrir.
Since we can't fly in this section.
Yep, we can't fly, but we can mount.
Yep.
Ah, I got stuck.
So did I. We both got stuck. How fitting. Exit the 8 Sentinels.
Yep.
Now we can fly.
Horse.
So good of you to join us, Nocta and Strife. Our meeting will be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect your stuff. When you are ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. Alright, we're done. For prosperity! The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time this assembly was called to order. Rembrandt will be presiding over the meeting. Be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. I'm ready.
Ready. Welcome back, Strife and Nocta. I have just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to know that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I have added my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report. and begun compiling the Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there's no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments.
We got in, we kicked ass.
And we got out. In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Strife and Nocta's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, their report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegan technology.
In short, our misgivings were well founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by chaotic shifting of Earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as it seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done. If the perils of the labyrinth are any indication.
Then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses has been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust this task to you?
It would be my pleasure.
Don't forget about us.
It's like you said, Chief. We founded the ironworks to make sure that technology was used for the right reasons. And that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with my own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire.
You'll do nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation.
Aww.
Pouty face.
As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Strife and Nocta. I am well aware that I shall never be matched for one with your innate talents, however hard I train. Be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, where we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Allegan Empire.
And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned.
It's the outlandish man!
Hey, Dad! I'm streaming. It's the one that gave us the quest.
Such a terrible mess, and it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy of the Allegan Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the Ultima weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. I believed the fates had conspired to deny me my just rewards once again. but it would seem they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on, Sid. Do not disappoint me. Alright. Circus Tower. Ready?
Almost. Alrighty. Ah, 'tis you, my friends. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say that there is nothing worthwhile to report. The Suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside it.
You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the particular spire, Circus Tower, the Alligans called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we are at a loss.
It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. And so the solution stands, my friend. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talent shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste, but I have a mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand.
I'll let you be these two as well. I'm already
Yep,
voicing like
fair.
5 people.
Fair. Perhaps we can be of assistance.
And you are?
Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. I am Yune, and my companion is called Doga. We are scholars of the Allagan civilization sent by the students of Baldessine to assist in your endeavor. Yune and Doga, rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at the Isle of Val, I should think that they have rather more pressing concerns. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. What is it, Graha?
'Tis nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided.
Well, well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours.
The same? You have the Allagan eye as well? The sanguine hue is said to be the trait unique to the Alligans, yet I inherited it from my father as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me.
My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain: those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alleg. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth.
Yeah, seems legit. It seems to me we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you?
If that is your wish, then so be it. Yet know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldessian when I am able. I trust there will be no objections. Very well. As of this moment, I name Yune and Doga advisory members of NOAA. Without further ado, let us have them examine the brain dead circus tower entrance. I promise to not have cause to regret your decision. Strife, Nocta, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The 2 of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. Nod.
I shall join you, Strife and Nocta. With Une and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I am hopeful that we will finally see progress.
I'll go. Drago.
Drago.
There you go.
D-
I got big wings.
Drago.
Once again. Doesn't seem much like random mount roulette.
Is this even random?
I know, right?
Well, if it isn't Strife and Nocta, you gotta enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent, it's been slow going, or rather no going. For the chief, he'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. There's this big, giant, impressive door blocking our way.
Yep.
Ah, some old faces to lift the spirit. And a couple of new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Une and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alex sent here by our friends of Baldessian to aid in the investigation.
We understand you're having some trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance.
If your attire is off to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it. A man and a woman respective. Elegant royalty, by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use, just as the calluses on my hands.
Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord?
somebody hit the easy button.
Yep.
I don't think any of us expected that to happen. 7 hells. What is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I am delighted to see.
Nero.
Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. Nero, you're still alive? Garland, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. Rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intent and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming this land of yours here, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest adventure. It sounded positively fascinating, and I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible? If you are suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts, but I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these 2 odd characters. As you are doubtlessly already aware, the Crystal Tower was the symbol of ancient Alleg's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descended from Allegan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Allegan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so?
It would seem that the time for concealment has passed. Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There is much and more to tell. Sure.
Very well. Backlund Graha had 1 red eye.
Yep.
Seven hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland, you know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it's yours now. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. Yeah, nothing suspicious about that.
Nothing suspicious at all, nope. Alrighty.
Ready.
If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. And it pertains closely to your investigation. Your leader, Rambros, may wish to be present. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldessian. No, we are clones. Copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created? And more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we visit Allegan history. Pray bear with us.
A revisitation within a revisitation? That's like 16 revisitations.
I know, right? The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as the symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. Of course, it's gloomy. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Alec to greatness. Amon was his name. And he believed that the alien empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect.
The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zandi.
None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Yune and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Allegan emperors named Zande. It was commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think that the two were in fact one and the same. Aye, Zande returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Amon's prediction, the emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zande turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility.
Darkness again? Seven hells. What is it with the megalomaniacal rulers tuning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all.
Would that you were right, Master Garland.
Well, whole.
Alas, Emperor Zande is very much alive. Within Circus Tower, he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Zande's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state, they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the Seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zande awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. "'Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Zande's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Yune and Doga." Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will that we may carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Zande, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. 'Tis no ordinary man and woman who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Strife Eclipse Noctiluna, we are confident that we can end Zande's dark ambition once and for all.
Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chartering aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Odessian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So, what do we do, Strife and Nocta? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. I wouldn't call me an expert, but I'll be happy to give him a thrashing.
Yep. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allegan Empire's dark past laid to rest. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization, but what worth is that knowledge if it means subjugating the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the Tower secrets may become lost to us. But the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Uni and Doga. Living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Strife. Nocta, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say, this includes Emperor Zande himself. You got it.
Nod.
Nod.
Aggressive nod.
Aggressive nod, yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work, then. In the back, I like that you can see Sid and Arrow in the fucking background.
Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean...
You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The elegant eye, you called it, but to us it is the royal eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time.
Speak to
Graha.
Graha. Listen, I remember when you used to be a throwaway character in my book. Oh wait, you're talking now.
My apologies. If I've ever given you cause to worry, I am quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. Circus Tower awaits us. Nod, nod.
Nod. Many nods.
Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zondi himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength.
Nod. And then gaze upon the crystal tower.
Yeah, because that doesn't look ominous considering what we're going in there for.
Enter. Cypress Tower.
Yeah, only 8 minutes?
8 minutes.
Alright, hold on. I gotta go grab something real quick. My mom was waving me down. Give me a second.
Alright, I'm gonna use that chance to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I return. Ba-do.
Okay, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Okay. So I'm actually curious about something, so I want to try something just real quick here.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Just trying something real quick.
Make sure you switch it to Alliance. Because you have to have one person in each.
I'm curious if we can... I'm curious. We will see. I just want to check. Oh, yeah. Alright. So it's up in Party Finder under private, and it's 0002. Because this one this one doesn't really require 3 different parties to split off to do a specific objective like Labyrinth did. So I'm curious if we can do it that way. Just checking.
I think it says we have to have 3.
Yeah.
1 in each.
Alright, I was just trying. So yeah, we won't be able to unsync Orb of Darkness either.
Yep.
Can't do that without at least 3 people.
Yep.
Damn it, Rain. Why you gotta work?
Why can't you be on vacation right now?
I don't think I have anybody on my friends list to be like, hey, you just want to do a quick unsync run of Circus? Crumb's on.
Chrome is on. Though I think he might be getting out soon. It just depends on what his in real life stuff is. So, but I can ask him.
Yeah. I would shoot him a tell, but it doesn't show me if he's doing anything right now, so I don't know if he's like in the middle
I'll
of
just DM
something.
him on Discord. Yeah.
I'll leave us in queue to see which one pops first.
I have sent him a DM. We shall see.
See if he ever responds.
Yep.
I just feel like we may not get the same luck queue time wise that we did with Labyrinth.
Yeah.
As we just sit here and wait patiently.
He says he's down. He's just wrapping up prey, so give him a few minutes.
Yeah, but he's in prey, so like how long is a few minutes?
Oh, he's on the cutscene before Gaius. So, he's almost done.
Before Gaius, so he's still got like the 30-minute monologue.
He's about halfway through his monologue or so.
Ah.
Oh, never mind.
Well, if he's still able to and down, he can always help us with World of Darkness.
Don't skip this time. Look out.
Lucifer's Rage. Oh.
I don't think we have any things in our party, which is nice.
Yeah, we don't have any things in our party. I don't know if we have them in Alliance.
Yeah,
Hey,
we have
we're-
1, 2
We're,
so
we're
far.
Alliance A.
A.
Hey, yo. Vishnu the god, huh? And a wrist stitcher. We've got a paladin and 2 warriors.
Nice.
This one's just fucking trying to walk up to the 3rd floor on the Upper East Side of New York. Simulator.
Yep. The paladin has pulled.
Tira Tembo. The paladin is a thing.
Yep. We have a white mage that doesn't know what to do with the lightning ball, so this is gonna...
I ripped aggro.
Owie! You ripped aggro and got iced.
Ripped aggro and then I got fire, and then I got frozen. Like the game punished me for being like, oh, you want to be a dick and take it off of a thing, huh? I stole it fair and square, okay?
Yep. There we go. Ow. Incoming Dargan. We have clones.
Incoming Doga.
Incoming Guinea. Boing, boing.
Vile utterance.
No, why do you have to be centered on me? There we go. Pass, pass. Who shall get the mark? Moving away from the Astro. There we go.
That was simple enough. That was easy.
Yeah, I know, right?
We finally have carpet. If you came in here barefoot, you should be very appreciative of this.
Yeah. Side eye is hard. Hi, you bitch!
I got this beach.
Use all the experimental byproducts.
Oh,
Ah! It turned into frog. No, Snacks, please don't come after me. No. No. No.
I get to see you hopping around.
Yeah. Fine, 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 fine. Okay, I'm done. Oh no. Rip Black Mage and Red Mage. That's not me. And fall. Very nice. Don't, you will not skip.
Not skipping. You fight valiantly, mortals, but to no avail. Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon it will be unleashed. And then something else.
Yep. I do. No. Okay, there we go. No, my cast. Fuck you.
My uptime.
And every single time I come up to this part, it's just I flash back to when I rescued a screamer off during the ancient saga.
Oh no.
Yep.
How rude. How devious.
I quite literally was just like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. And then I did it again with, Ube.
and thus was born. That's fucked up.
That's what. I melee combo. You bitch. Oh, the dancer looped. And now fall. Bye.
Fuck off. and the light shines through.
Bee.
Circus Tower complete.
Yep. And just open it for the gill. I don't.
Got 3 more player counts. I picked up 6 today. What the hell? Strife! Nocta!
You did it! You defeated Emperor Zondi.
Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit never ever lives on. Truly, you are the champion we had hoped for. Strife Eclipse, Noctiluna. With Emperor Zonde now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone.
I'm coming undone.
What are you playing at now, Nero?
In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I am perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do.
There are 2 ways that we may seal off Circus Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world, or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before we proceed, however, Dog and I must needs attend to a task.
That distortion. What is it?
The power that Zonde sought to obtain comes from the void, the world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of the power was none other than the armies of Voidsent. Voidsent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Uzande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Voidsent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Uni and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood Zonde sealed his dark pact. By our blood it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga, finally we may fulfill our purpose.
Fucking just Nero wandered around. It's like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Damn it, the cell service sucks here.
Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment, I feared that this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting.
Oh no. Not the echo!
Oh no, the echo, go. And so Mericidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allegan rule. And yet with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid. An endless void bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss, so that there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. You know, you do kind of remind me of XIV.
Can't make a comment on that.
Nice shot, Graha. Strife, Nocta, pull yourself together.
We're trying.
Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Not now. Damn it.
What was that saying about pulling ourselves together?
Nice, Sid.
Bang!
Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japs, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them. A void set, and no ordinary one at that.
Doga!
Confound it. Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine!
Bye-bye.
Nero! The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Damn it. The rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find and consult Rembros. Nod.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds like a good idea.
Urgent nod. Urgently nod.
Urgently nod. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mecha Dragon.
Pony! I'm stuck! Staring at death, I take a breath, another breath.
Jellyfish.
Cause I'm a jellyfish!
Ambrose, we have a situation. Phoenix. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All this happened within the tower? God's preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exist myriad kinds of Voicen. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. 'Twould seem that Zande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this Voidsent is capable of.
However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them?
I will not lie to you, Master Garland, this situation is bleak. Though Voidsent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends are still alive.
Damn it! I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Yune. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them to fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years. And besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Zondi's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass.
Graha, ever since meeting Yune and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye?
I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with Aleg. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. I and that bastard Nero as well. If only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief.
You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Yune are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts and literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength.
We'll save them yet, Nocta and Strife. Mark my words. Nod.
Nod.
Alright, I tried being patient. What next?
Yep, I tried being patient. What's next? Strife, Nocta. It is good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Yune, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm.
Think back upon our last foray in the circus tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zonde. But you, Nocturne Strife, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void set known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Yune labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them, and Nero, out of our realm.
Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Yune, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem.
You mean since 5 minutes ago?
Yeah. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zonde's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Yet, just as the gate would open only for Yune and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Aleg.
'Tis a most galling design, granted. This was not always so vexatious. According to the Allegan tombstone Nero presented us, during the golden age of Aleg, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could have never controlled the Crystal Tower.
But we do not have either this art nor any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zonde's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the ladder would suffice, but then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like to the one that destroyed Aleg. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. Grim nod.
We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all of our news is quite so bleak. It is true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Circus's power for our own purposes, and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, let's go. We have heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturge's Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. Ah, and here comes the man himself. I said.
Strife, Nocta, just the man and woman we need.
Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors?
Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the ironworks of God. But it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Nocta and Strife. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? No.
No. Yep. Yep, let's do it.
Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Aggressive nod.
Aggressive nod.
Pony.
Orgol.
Do you wanna ride my pony?
Bop.
Which? Nocta, Strife, I bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower's full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom! But should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation.
Sure.
My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal, then we'll see if we can open a gateway to another world. Right. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Emperor Zondi's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Aleg's art and power, and now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Allegan civilization had lived on and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Fortunately, there was no stopping Zondi and his ambition. There were those who tried. Zondi's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. So we enter Final Fantasy III. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Aleg's heart for the kill, Zondi lashed out in anger and frustration, as tracked beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zondi desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamund to be emptied in the circus tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed up by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth humble calamity. I had learned of its cause from Mune and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zondi to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allegan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Ah, yes. Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open up the void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrias. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone, step away from the throne.
Just reading. What's up?
I wanted dinner.
Okay.
You got French fries and quesadillas for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Success!
Yep. Ah, a rift to the world of darkness, as Yune called it. Splendid work, Master Garland.
We can't break out the meat just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open.
As will the sons of Saint Koinok. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves Strife and Nocta. My friends, 'tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray, lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades, but you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders.
Again?
Again! This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Nod.
Might I have a moment of your time, Nocta and Strife? There is a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave.
Oh, we can have the conversation now? Right here? Jeez, Gra.
Did you not hear him when he said it was unstable and he needed to make sure it stays open?
Mm-hmm.
Nocta,
Ready?
Strife, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, 'tis a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long have I pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those 2 clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the selfsame ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Alleg. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related. Mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Nod.
Sure.
You have my thanks, my friends. Now, let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades in our own realm.
Bing. Alrighty.
Chrome still want to join us?
Yep. He is in Defiant Lightning if we want to switch over.
Yeah, I suppose we can.
Alrighty, then I'll meet you over there.
Ah,
Hi!
for a second I was wondering what was taking so long, but then I remembered, oh wait, Crystal Tower takes fucking ages.
We just opened up World of Darkness, so...
Yeah, we just opened it up. Yep.
Ah, gotcha. I'm currently sitting at the guild house in my room right now, if either of you wants to invite me to party.
Well, we're going to be doing it unsynced, so we need to have you join Party Finder.
Yeah.
And join
Via
because you
Party
have
Finder, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, because we can only do it unsynced if there's one person in each alliance.
Oh, right.
Yep, so I'm creating it now.
Alright, I'm watching.
And I'm gonna set it for a private one. And so this way it's just us. So
Okay.
the password it'll be under private, and the password is 0002.
Okay.
It should be up now.
World of Darkness. Yep.
Which one are you joining? Alliance B or C?
I'll join B.
Alright, I'll do C.
I'll be A. Like I have a choice.
Yeah, like you have a choice.
Taco!
Weird. Hold on. You said 0000, right?
No, 0002.
So 4 zeros and a 2.
No, 3
No,
zeros
3
and a 2.
zeros and a 2.
Oh. Or just to make sure it's not completely fucking random. There we go.
There we go.
So do you want me as anything in particular?
No, we're doing this on sync, so we should be able to get away with going in or whatever the hell we want.
Fair enough. Dragooning it is.
Yep. I'm going summoner.
Summoner!
So Dragoon, a summoner, and what will be number 3?
Red Mage.
Got Red Mage, Dragoon, Summoner. All right.
2 casters and a physical DPS. I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think Cloud of Darkness is not going to know what hit her.
Yeah. I like the aesthetic of the surrounding environment of World of Darkness, but I'm not a big fan of the actual Alliance raid itself.
Yeah, same.
I used to hate this place, and then I got freaking Eden 9, and it's just like, oh god, we went back to the World of Darkness.
Yeah.
The sad part is, if you actually look out in the distance, you actually might be able to see the platform that we actually go to.
They had to have added that retroactively. I'll take the one right down the middle.
I'll take the one over this way.
I'll take this one.
Job's done.
Job's done. Job's done.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go. They were being a little bit finicky. I don't know why they weren't dying.
Running. Running.
Wormhole generator.
Hey, Angry Mango, how you doing?
Mango.
Honey, you gotta let that man go. Nope. Okay.
Just nope, screw that.
I'm not touching the loot popper.
It doesn't give a skill.
That's another reason. I am now justified in my reason for not opening the box.
Technically, it does give you gil. Because you can take that gear and trade it in at Doma.
Fair. Speaking of which, would we ever be able to get enough people to do the fucking chaotic version of this, or would we just go do that, like, with randos? If we ever did.
I'm not touching that.
I'm curious, is it just the Cloud of Darkness fight chaotic, or is it like World of Darkness chaos?
It's just the cloud.
It's just the cloud.
It's just the cloud.
I think the thing that makes it so chaotic is you have not only the irregular version, but the Eden version to fight at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's what was the problem.
Emphasis on chaotic, then.
Yeah, because I've seen screenshots, and it's like, it's got both the regular version, the one that we find here, and the Eden version at the same time, and I'm just like, okay, pretty crazy, but not out of the not entirely unpleasant given the circumstance. Oh boy.
We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yep, see?
What dragon?
What dragon? I can just turn it in for guild seals too.
Yep.
That's fair. It's not many guild seals, but there are guild seals.
It's
Alrighty.
something is better than 0.
True.
Yep, there. That kind of looks. Looking at the
Yeah,
first boss platform.
that looks like the area.
Yep.
Yeah, right there. That's the one. Well, I mean, to be fair, we just came from there, but
Yeah,
Looks similar enough.
I'll go left.
yeah,
I'll go
I
right.
mean, I'm going right down the middle.
There we go.
I did. It had no chance to suck me in.
It never got to suck me in. It just kept hitting me. It just kept spanning a shockwave.
Yeah.
I never had that problem. It just kept rotating after me. I just kept circling around it.
Hey, Cerberus.
Hello, big puppy.
Who wants the belly?
Do we have to go in the belly?
I don't know. I've never run this on sync before.
Well, we're about to find out.
Ooh, that was a direct hit crit. Fuck yeah. Nope, we will
No.
not.
No belly today. Okay, thanks. Goodbye.
Whee! And keep in mind, we are not skipping cutscenes, so just be aware. We are watching
Of
the
course,
cutscene.
I will wait. I'll wait till y'all get here. There we go. There it is. Yeah, it's like, well, I will be skipping the cutscenes.
Yep.
Y'all don't have to.
Who disturbs the gloom, our mourners from the realm of light? You have not assembled here without purpose. I am the cloud of darkness. What I do not smother, I devour. What I cannot devour, I destroy. The covenant is everlasting. Our mortals before the flood of darkness will sink lifeless into the void. Okay.
Let's go!
That was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, shit, goddamn.
Bye.
What mechanics? Glorious.
Dun, 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 dun.
Job's done.
Jump's done.
World of Darkness complete.
Yippee!
Was as if it was never there.
Yep. Short, sweet, simple.
We love to see it.
Because this actually finishes up stream for us today. Just gotta finish wrapping up the story and then it's done.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then y'all are gonna be doing fucking
Patchwork.
the
Patchwork.
the post expansion patches.
Well,
Well, I say post expansion, but A Realm Reborn is kind of the base game at this point.
Yep. The post expansion. Well, the seven
Yeah.
hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Toga, Une, can you hear me? Nero!
Hmm.
Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? No, I don't blame you for missing my company. Hank the 12, are you alright? As alright as can be expected, Une has simply passed out. Nero, by the gods, what's happened to you?
He drank
Alas.
too much lean.
Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry into his body. Now the darkness claws at the aether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Zonde's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Allegan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other voidsent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly.
Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply couldn't let harm befall you here.
Where? Yune, you are safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose.
The bitch is back!
Back again.
Mortals, you have dared to challenge me and now must feel my wrath. Did you think you destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Are we truly so powerless here?
As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Zende's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the Crystal Tower and this foul place once and for all. Nocta, Strife, Graha, you must flee.
You and Doga mean to stay here? 'Tis madness! You must return with us. No one but you could save the world from the threat of the Crystal Tower. Plot armor, level up.
Yep.
What is this trickery? Your blood. You too gain protection from Zondi's blood.
Grahatia, you are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. 'Tis a gift you have inherited. Graha, you have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. I had thought time would consume all of Alag that was, that a man should still live with his forebear's blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line, and used the highest of Allegan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allegan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope.
But how should I use this light? Pray, tell me.
You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Though its effects will be but ephemeral, it will bolster the Allegan presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound to by fate to Alleg. Our part in this journey is to bury Zonde's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Yune and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. Nod. And now he has both red eyes. You
And we
must
don't get to
leave
see
us.
him again until later.
Yep. You must leave us as well, Nero. I am sorry we could not live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you.
Of course they do. Doga, Une, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Nocta, Strife, Nero, let us quit this place. Run!
Run!
You shall not escape me, impudent children of light!
How about we do anyway?
Your stormtrooper aim is really, really impressive.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, for being a primordial being of darkness, you could think they would fucking make their aim a little bit better.
You'd think.
You think, yes. No, you shall not escape us. Here Zonde's blood-stained dreams of glory end. Run, bitch, run!
There! The glint of light!
In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
It grows faint! The bridge between realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment! If that light dies, we're stranded here! Hurry!
You should have put your fucking Crocs into sports mode.
Nero, no! You must move! Leave me. I don't need you. If I die here, it'll be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I will not suffer watching a greenborn master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alag. I am Nero Toscavia, the man who will outdo Alag and Garland. That was what you hoped to...
Run!
May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you!
Run, bitch, run!
Why am I imagining Nero speaking like Wesker from Resident Evil?
Because that's kind of how I'm portraying him.
I mean, he does have the look, doesn't he?
Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. Crash!
Complete. Global.
But how did... So those damned clones did it after all. Now, onwards, for complete global saturation.
Ah. There it is.
You owe me, Nero. Brother! I mean... The hells I do.
My eyes! It's white and blinding!
Oh,
Did a healer cast Holy by chance?
that's quite a tip. Are you talking about the tower or Nero? I'm pretty sure he just got aroused.
My son, the planet, or me?
You are returned unharmed. Thank the gods.
When the void gate started to close, I'd never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like a madman, trying to keep the gate open, and then the chief actually went and dived in. But if you're all Una and Doga, they're not. They decided to stay behind and tap that ass at Cloud of Darkness.
Yep. I see.
Of course they would.
I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. About that.
Looks over at the red-haired cat boy.
That is not true, my friend. Une and Toga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower.
Graha, yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good. Then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower.
Just before I go on this one, I'm so glad that he finally did get the yellow eyes, because they would constantly refer to it as like, I can see it in your eye. It's like, what? You got a lazy eye all of a sudden? You're trying not to look at it? Come on, what? What's now you're picturing Graha with a lazy eye.
No! What have you done? You fool!
I understand your instinct, Rambrose, but please give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone. Nero, Strife, and Nocta are both emerged from long battle.
Of course. You have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell, and repair to St. Coinoc's Find.
We shall repair! I prefer to depart, but, repair, depart, I get it. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Nocta and Strife. Would that I have been of more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Une's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Getting royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. This is not my place to keep you. Pray, go on ahead of me. There is something small I would do before I return. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer, Nocta and Strife. Alas, fate dictates I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now, finally, 'tis my time to see it realized.
Funny thing about that.
Yeah, funny thing.
Give it like a few years.
Mecha Dragon.
And also a weird repurposed Alexander for some reason. But don't read into it too much.
So, how did you tell Gaius for whom do you simp?
Oh no. To answer the question, no, I didn't, unfortunately. I didn't think about it at the time. I was just too busy just trying to, not feel my brain leak out my ears.
Did he show you his Veni Veni Vici?
No comment. I will say, though, in my roulettes today, I got Circus Tower. and literally okay, let me explain. Before the first cutscene even finished rolling, all of my alliance, but me and the tank, fucking left.
Damn.
And I'm assuming you skipped cutscene, or did you actually let the intro play out?
I just skipped the cutscene, but like there was like one other the tank was watching the cutscene, and before I even had a chance to skip, like 3 of the people had left, and then as I fucking as I was kind of standing there waiting, like the rest of them left, and I'm just sitting here like, well, goddamn, people, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it was actually kind of surprising. We had almost an insta-queue for Labyrinth of the Ancients synced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet Christ.
And then I think we only spent about 8 minutes in queue for Circus. And nobody bailed.
That's... Well, you are luckier than I, because I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know why it happened the way it did. But apparently people just really didn't want Circus Tower again, for some reason.
Alright, let's finish this. Because you gotta go here
Yep.
soon for D&D, so...
Yep.
Yeah, plus I have to go grab something to eat as well before that. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip. You all have fun wrapping
Alrighty.
this up. Bye-bye. Have fun. I might join you again for the intro to Heaven's War, maybe. Possibly,
Alright.
depending.
Alright, thanks, Krim, for helping out.
Thank you.
Of course, no problem.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. I cannot express how glad I am to you return safely, Strife and Nocta, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest if you will, and then let us free ourselves from the specter of the Alligans. Let's do it now! I trust you have rested, my friends. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there is something we must do first.
Strawberry!
Let us summon the others, and hear in full what happened beyond the rift.
Hi, Strawberry!
Hey, Strawberry!
Wah, 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 wah.
So the Allegan eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears granted it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Yune and Yoga's blood.
Has Graha said anything? For that matter, what is Graha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being. Though he is still Nero.
How are you, Strawberry?
Nocta, Strife, you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off.
Master Ambrose! Master Ambrose!
Tis Grahat here, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out.
What? Why would he do such a thing?
I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance.
Very well, let us go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Strife, Nocta, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. You got it!
Damn you, cat boy!
Arrow!
Antelope! Yes, yes, how are you, Straw to the Berry? I mean, if we knew we could stop him, we knew we could stop him and he knows it. Turtle!
Targle!
Tiger!
The word was Grohatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower. No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, sir and ma'am. I am certain of it.
Alright, let's go.
Graha, stop this madness!
Graha!
Go no further, my friends. The doors will be closing ere long.
So you are of a mind to steal the tower, Graha.
Well, I'm off today for my hubby's birthday, so pretty good. Yay! Happy birthday, Hubberry!
Yeah. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this.
No, my apologies, but I cannot.
Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help.
Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alag, or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zonde's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they had hoped its spires would again dominate the land, and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia, we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded, our royal blood grew thin, but before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Else, we may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Sid. We could wait for someone, someday, to reach the same heights as Alag, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that. I am deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alagans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. I was not feeling good on Friday, Strawberry, so we canceled.
Yeah.
The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing more we say will make you change your mind, will it? It was a really long and busy day at work. I was very tired, and I just had a headache that would not stop, so... I am feeling much better now, but it was just, I couldn't focus on doing any type of streaming. Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it.
We'll catch up with the Alag, just you wait. We'll cover all the lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll be a few years before we come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening.
You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend.
The toil will keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you too, Nocta and Strife. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake.
Nod.
Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancient's wish.
See ya, girl.
The crystal tower slumbers again then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. A new dawn has come for me. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, great power at the crystal tower.
Yep, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Shark!
Angry Gobu! I got stuck. Again, I got stuck.
That's the second time in that same spot. Tsukiyomi doggo!
Doggy, doggy, doggy! Heidelin doggy!
Hey, doggy, doggy. Away, Argos! Let loose the dogs of war, that's you, boy.
I'm a biscuit!
Alright, ready?
Yep, yep.
You have just missed Sid, Strife and Nocta. There's much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely St. Konak's find has become for our friend's departure, we must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the crystal tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friends. May our paths cross again. Da, 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 da. Da.
Yay! We are done with New Game Plus mode. We're done with... We finished!
We did it!
Now I got to go back home, huh? Actually, hold on. What was my timers? Do I still have any money left? No, I haven't traded anything in the freaking Doman this week. Guess what? I'm going. I got gear to get rid of.
Yep.
So, alright, so yeah, that's the end of the side content. It only took us just about 4 hours.
Just about, yeah.
So, I know next week we will most likely be taking time away from FF again. Mainly, Zel's got her stuff, and I have work going into vacation time. But next time we come back to this, we will be doing the story proper.
Yep.
Starting the patchwork
Yippee!
of ARR. Which, that ought to be fun.
Yep. Let me see. Is there anyone live that I feel comfortable rating? Oh.
Shiva! Yes. Yes, we will. Again, we're trying to cover all the story. We're going to be starting the patchwork. It may take us a little time to get through it, just because I have looked at the quests and stuff. Again, mostly story, but some of the story is kind of long. There's like 5 trials in a dungeon and like 89 quests to cover the patchwork collectively. So I don't know if we will attempt to do it all in one go, or I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be a good idea to try and do it all in one go, but we will definitely get to it, and hopefully get to it soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I absolutely love Shiva's music and look. Yeah. So yeah. So if all goes well, either we will be back Friday night for more Chrono Trigger, or if actually agrees to the little challenge I have, and I will be back on Friday for Halloween to do a special free enterprise. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, after that, the next week, beginning Wednesday, I am on vacation alongside Rain. I do have a special stream coming up that I want to do, kind of for funsies. And also the Persona threesome will be returning at some point during my my time off. So that's Persona 3 FES, Persona 3 Portable, and Persona 3 Reload. To at least try and finish up the base versions of the game. I don't know how long they'll actually take. I know I'm definitely not close to time. Maybe at least do some catch up and get the ball rolling on that again. Anyway. That's it for me. I don't think I have anybody going. You want to say bye to anybody, though?
I will hopefully be back. If we don't stream Chrono Trigger this Friday, I will hopefully be back Saturday with Rain and I for doing more Stellaris, since we missed a week. But we shall see. I have someone I want to raid. There's someone that I have friended during my time in 14. They are known as Setsu, but they changed their Twitch name recently to something else. So
I'm gonna go ahead and raid Strawberry because she's just starting, and she is streaming Monster Hunter Rise. So I will drop you guys in there on her.
Yeah, Setsu is currently playing some Final Fantasy XIV. They're doing Palace of the Dead stuff. Solo run.
Oh, that I wish them luck. So, all right.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
So, good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Oh boy, thanks for everything. See you guys later.